I'm Courtney. I'm from Orlando, Florida, and currently I am a full-time student at UCF.
My name is Tatiana. I am from Windermere, Florida, and I'm a digital court reporter. Yes, there's someone that I love. My boyfriend, soon to be fiance, hopefully.
Hopefully.
I feel like I should tell him I love him more because he always makes sure that I'm like reassured that he loves me, and I think sometimes I don't do a good job of that. So I think that I should tell him, be more vocal about it, and he continues to show me like every day too that he loves me. So I have to be more appreciative.
He deserves it.
Yeah, he for sure deserves it. Well, he deserves it because one, there's literally no man like him in this world. Okay, like he's checked every single box, like it's not even funny, and he continues to surprise me every day with stuff that I didn't even know that I needed from somebody. So it's not only helping me like discover what I deserve, but I want to then reciprocate it to him because I feel like then he deserves the whole world because he gives me the whole world. So I'm like, I just want to keep loving you more as much as you love me. It's hard.
My brother, I would say. I don't tell him I love him enough. I love him to death, but I don't know if we don't do small talk, really, over text. Like, we don't really do small talk. We love each other when we visit each other, but he lives all the way in Seattle. So, that's why I don't get to tell him. I don't have as much opportunity to tell him as a person. But he's always been the rock of my family. Honestly, the best brother I could have ever asked for. Like, he's never made me cry. He's just always been there for me. He's always very, like, neutral in situations when he listens. Like, he's just a good guy. And I do genuinely love him. I don't get the chance to do it because he's so far away. He's just always been there to listen and be emotionally stable when it comes to the family. I just admire him, like, his heart, like, he stands up for the underdog all the time. Like, he's not egotistical. He's not narcissistic. Like, and honestly, that's hard to come by in a guy nowadays. So I see, like, there's like a pure heart in him. So that's why I love him.
Yeah, in my past, I overcompensated and I hyped them up to everybody else because they weren't actually like what I was imagining, but I wanted everybody else to see, no, they're this perfect person, and with him, I don't have to do that. He's just, everyone sees it. Like, I think people can see when I talk about him and see us together, it's just so natural and flowing. So I don't have a fear necessarily of telling him specifically that I love him so much, because I think he would be so open and okay with it. But just in general, you have a fear, I think, of suffocating them, you know what I mean? You want to love them, you want to be with them, but then they're like, oh, this is too much, and then you feel bad because I poured my all into this person, and they're just like, no, sorry, this is a little much for me. Like, how can someone do that?
The distance, not seeing him in person, because I express a lot of my affection in person. I'm not a small talk person. Like, I don't necessarily like to start conversation over text because I'm the type of person that doesn't answer till like maybe 2 days later. So by then, like, the feeling is of the connection, it's just not there. I need to like have that affection in person, which is why I probably don't say it enough. I think that's really the main reason. Like, when he's here, and you know what? It's hard because I'm more affectionate than my brother. So he's more reserved. So it is always me just hugging on to him, saying I love you to him. So I really do need to be there with him in person to show that, because he's very reserved, I would say.
Mason. I love you more than that was possible. Why? Because I think for the first time I'm experiencing unconditional love, and that's always been something really big for me, because even with my family and things like that, I felt like I lost for words. I don't know. It's just this experience, this feeling, this emotion that I've never had before, and I think that it's so nice to feel like I have a safe space, a safe person, someone that I can tell the most embarrassing things to and not have to worry that he's gonna run away. Someone that I can just cry in his arms and get mad and ball my fist. And he's gonna be there to make sure that I don't hurt my hands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's there. He's my protector. He's my everything. I don't know what I would do without him. So I just love him because he's making me love myself. I love him because he's making me see who I feel like I am. I'm gonna get emotional. I don't know, it's so nice to just feel that. To just feel like, okay, I deserve it and I found it. And he's just done that for me every single day and continues to every second of every day.
Bradley, I love you so much. I don't tell you enough, but you've always been there for me since I was younger. I think it's important for you to know that I love you because you've set such a good example of how a man should be in the way they treat women, in the way they respect women, in the way you don't objectify. And you can tell you're a carer. You care for people, and you. If I didn't have you in my life, I don't know if I would necessarily believe in a good guy.
Wow. Such love and adoration for these two amazing men in the world. To see and hear Tatiana and Courtney recognize and express what is truly genuine and worthwhile in these two important men in their lives is encouraging. They describe men who are strong, but who do not compromise on love and support. It's truly a gift to be accepted right where you are and for what you are. And no matter what happens in their lives, Tatiana and Courtney will have a template for what love should look like. As a result, they're less likely to become victimized by men they choose and more likely to be empowered, respected, and celebrated just for being genuine. We happen to live in a time where women are empowered, respected, and celebrated more openly and more often than ever before, and I hope this trend continues. Our mothers, sisters, girlfriends, and wives deserve our support. Tatiana was overwhelmed by the feeling of being loved by her boyfriend unconditionally and without exception in a way that she has never experienced before. Courtney expressed being loved by her brother in a way that set a precedent for what she can expect in a future partner as well. Mason and Bradley, I may not ever get an opportunity to meet you, but I do want to say thank you for loving unconditionally, for being a part of the solution, and for instilling hope for a brighter future in the world. I can tell that you mean the world to Tatiana and Courtney because their expressions of love for you came from a very sincere place. You deserve as much love as you've shown them and more. Tatiana and Courtney, I thoroughly enjoyed my time laughing and sharing stories with you. You were both a lot of fun, and I'm glad I had the opportunity to meet you. I am very curious to see where things lead for you, so I'll have to be in touch, but I hope you continue to be as happy and confident as you are right now. You're well deserving of that. To our viewers, thank you for watching. Your viewership is important to the success of the channel, so if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more like it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and maybe leave some positive words for Tatiana and Courtney in the comments below. Feel free to check out any of my other videos where I approach people in public and ask them intimate questions about their lives. Their answers are completely unscripted, and it's always exciting to see how they might respond. Consider supporting the channel by clicking the link in the description below where you can shop at my online apparel store, StyleyLifeDesigns.com. You'll find t-shirts, hats, and hoodies with positive and uplifting themes to complement your lifestyle. When you shop, know that a portion of the proceeds from anything you buy will help contribute to the creation of more positive content just like this. real people, real life, real love. Until next time, I've been Kevin with the Shared Heart Experiment. Be good to each other. Thanks for watching.